Okay, continuing. Not bad, not bad. We're still in the first one. We should drink more and maybe talk less. Matthew Hayes, gas is running for mayor. I was talking about you last night to a friend of mine. It wasn't a friend then, or it was a friend, but I didn't know him. His name was Bob McVicker. Now, you want to know who Bob McVicker is. Bob McVicker from St. John. Mm-hmm. And Bob McVicker, about 15 years ago, ran for mayor of St. John against Shirley McElary. And my point was, I couldn't understand why Bob McVicker ran for mayor, because he never ran for council. So, excuse me, so we didn't know where he stand, where he came from. We didn't know him. And Bob McVicker sent me a note last night and said, no, there's nothing wrong with a candidate, first-time candidate, running for mayor and not for council. So how come Matthew didn't run for council first?
Well, two reasons. Number one, I wanted to talk about citywide issues. That, we would not be here talking with one another about citywide issues if I had run for council.
True. Where do you live? What ward?
I live in Ward 10, and that's the other reason.
Who's the one? Who's that?
That's Stephen Kelly's ward.
Okay.
There are a number of people running in Ward 10 who are very interesting candidates and whom I would like to support.
That's my ward.
Yeah, well, there's some really good people running in your ward, Charles. So, between those two things, and mainly, wanting to talk about citywide issues, I think that, the option really was to run for mayor. And, I think it's an advantage, actually, to be a bit of an outsider in this. I'm aware of what has gone on at council. But I'm not entrenched in the old politics, and that's the way I see it. I offer a fresh approach. I offer new ideas, in a kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Kind of
generalize the whole.
No, I kind of have a little bit of distance from some of what's going on there, and as a result, I think I have something good to offer.
Just to go with one ward would be boring.
Well, the issues that you get when you talk to people in their ward are
sidewalk not being cleaned,
sidewalks, which are important issues. Mm-hmm. I wouldn't diminish those issues. They're part of some of the things that we want to talk about. But Fredericton at this particular moment in time needs to be making decisions about the type of communities that it is building as it grows, and that's not just happening in Ward 10. It's happening throughout the city.
So that's the reason you decided to go for the higher up.
Yeah.
Listen, speaking of community, what's your opinion on Occupy Fredericton, the way it was handled?
Well, it's unfortunate that it ended the way that it did, in a kind of confrontation.
Not like Halifax, though.
No, not like Halifax. So in that respect, it was better. But I think that there were a number of people who participated in the Occupy early on in October who, late October, were already saying, so when do we bring this to an end, and how, who were farsighted enough to recognize that, we needed to, we needed to control how that was going to come to an end. And not everyone agreed.
No, and they wanted to sit down. I think it would have been better off to sit down with the mayor and have a news conference and just end it. But we got some outsiders that were involved.
There are other people that know more about that than I did. I wasn't really involved.
Okay, that's
so you should probably talk to
That's
them.
A good political answer. Hey, a politician already.
No, but it's also the truth. I mean, I wasn't involved in any of those negotiations. I was not actively involved in maintaining the camp. That was not the role that I was playing there.
We're going to change the subject right quick. The truth. We're going to talk about the truth. Twitter. There was a little debate. You religious?
I grew up going to Mass regularly, definitely. Would I call myself religious? I mean, I have religious beliefs, but not particularly...
Somebody said you were an atheist.
I think that's being pretty strong.
No, but you're not an atheist. Okay, let's turn that right now. You're not an atheist.
I'm more of an agnostic, I would say.
What's that?
Like, I don't really know what happens when we die, and I'm comfortable with the with not knowing.
You know what? We're going to debate that more after this, off the record, of
But
course.
I just wanna say, you know, growing up, going to mass, and I still sometimes go to mass. I respect people with strong religious views. I understand where they come from, and I think that religious belief is important in a lot of people's lives. So.
You know where I'm coming from. You have a debate with the mayor about prayer.
Well, I don't think that there is a debate about prayer at all. No, I haven't talked to anybody who thinks that that's an issue.
No?
No,
How come the mayor asked you that?
I have no idea.
That was Twitter. Twitter, right?
Yeah, I imagine probably because he thinks I'm a godless atheist or something.
But you are not an atheist.
Well, no, I'm quite open to, like a lot of people, just open to different perspectives.
Should we have
on-
prayers before common council?
Well, again, I don't think that this is an issue because no one's talking about it.
Nobody.
I don't have a problem with the way things are now, and if someone does, then we can talk about that then.
That's good. That's good.